Hey guys, good morning. I am today is July 17. Yeah, and it's Friday. So it's 8 a.m. In the morning with the past few minutes. 8 a.m. plus. And I'm taking my steps. Maybe just one round or two. Yeah. So I'm in Ireland Park. This is the nearest park. And it's my go-to park. Yeah, for obvious reasons that I've been going here for many years already. Like 14 years, 13 years, like that. Oh, we can see it's early morning, but there are like players already in the tennis court. And if this device is quite sensitive enough to really capture the sounds of the birds. My device is, this recording device is Motorola. And yeah, if it can capture the birds' sound, that means Motorola has a very good sound reception for a mobile this price. I mean this affordability. I got this device from Costco like 2 years ago, maybe. Like for $100 bucks. My purpose was just to text and get pictures like that. Even to take pictures, this cell phone is really good. I would say. Oh, by the way, it's a wonder that I got to walk outside and the players there get to play again, because in the last 5 days, I think 4 days, you can't go out because the smoke. If you heard or watch from the daily news that Northern Ontario, part of Canada, they are the residents there are having a very hard time at the moment because of the forest fire undergoing there. And it's been like 5 to almost like a week ongoing fire. And yeah, it's just like very hard time. And then the smoke coming from the fire spread up to, like, blown up to the other parts of Ontario. And here in my area is like in Halton Region. includes Halton Hills, Halton, Milton, Burlington, Oakville. Yeah. So my area here is in Burlington. No people. And I can say that it's gone already, the smoke that spreaded until last night. It's good that there maybe has been wind blow. If there is no wind blow, then the smoke will stay here and collected here and stay here. But it's good that somehow the wind blows them, the smoke. And the smoke is just not just smoke, but they smell like burnt metal, like that, small metal, coal, not actually coal, but like an iron, burnt iron. I don't know why it smelled like that. But as of this morning, I'm walking. It's gone. It's back to normal. Like, thank goodness, right? And hopefully, the fires will be gone also. They're in the northern side of Ontario. So as you can see, there's a wind blow, even slightly. You can see the flag like moving, right? And I can feel the air, the breeze. Oh, there's no sound yet from the birds. They're still sleeping. I can hear a little. Yeah. So, no people yet. Maybe they think it's still smelly. No, you can go out now. I saw when I was going here to the park, I saw lots of dog owners or walkers with their dogs outside already. So, that means you can walk your dogs already, because in the last few days our pug, I think he was not brought outside because of the air. And I didn't go to here in this park during those smoky days in here in Ontario, and badly so. The smoke reached or spread it up to, or still spreading up to the other parts of North America, right? Even up to the US. Maybe they're in the part of Michigan or those nearby northern Ontario, like in the Wawa, Ontario, those parts. So I hope, I haven't seen the news yet. I hope the smoke is being under control already. And I saw on the news the many helicopters flying with water being spread out to the fire. So shout out to them. The air, what do you call that? Air firefighters. So there's a pilot, and then I don't know, there are firemen on it, in it, the helicopters, or just the pilot, or is the pilot, are the pilots of these flying helicopters during forest fire, just flying above the forest, of the trees and spreading the water. Are they firefighters or pilots? Or are they alone doing that job, or they are also with somebody? Or are the helicopters they're flying, like how, I mean the make of these helicopters, or let's say is it airplane or helicopters? Are they, how are they made? I mean, the material, are they fireproof? Yeah. Is the water that they're spreading, like what temperature? Are they cold, or like just a normal water temperature, like warm? No, not warm, but like room temperature, like 20 to 25, or the water they're spreading. I ranted about already, so this is my second round. Or to continue, is the temperature that they're spreading the water, are they like icy cold? I just wonder those, because do I think that if the water like icy cold, it could really quicker to subside or to stop the burning trees. I love trees, but so yeah, I like beautiful trees as much as possible. So when you heard that they are burning, there's sadness in it, right? When you heard that news, where others will say, how about those who cut trees? Don't they love trees? I have this experience, personal, that I planted like an jackfruit tree in our lot, but this grew so huge that I decided to like really insisted that it could bring havoc to the property itself. Like, for example, you have like a very small house there, and then you planted it like 10 meters away from your house, and this jackfruit really grows like with huge branches, like giant trunk, up to, let's say, up to 40 inches, the diameter of the trunk. And then the roots like go spread out, not downwards, but downwards plus sidewards. And then it grew so huge in a span of like 23 years. Yeah. And because it was not guided, I planted it there, and then it just grew the way it wanted to, like how nature let it grow. Like it rained there, it was sunny, whatever. Let the Mother Nature, the soil, directed it. And then, unfortunately, when I saw it after like long, like 15 years, 14 years, yeah, 15, 14 years. So, I saw that it was dented because it's so huge and so heavy. It dented. It did not grow straight, and the trunk is huge. It bears fruit, and fruits are no longer the same as it was 14 years ago. Like the fruits are like dry. Yeah, you can say that these trees are old already, and produce are not as I had 14 years ago during my last visit. And then the very body, already lying on the fence. And this fence is like with the iron and a bit of concrete. So, looking that scenario and facts, anyone can say that this tree could bring havoc in the days or years to come. So I really think it's better to. I really think up to now I believe that cutting that tree is the best thing to do. You know, it was cut, but I left like around 3 feet or 4 feet of the trunk, of the main trunk, because yeah, I think it's a requirement that you have to leave at least 3 feet from the soil so that you are still abiding the law, right? So that's what I did. I left some trunk on it. So if it grew, if it's still a working tree, then it would still produce little branches. But if it like died, everything is there, the roots and everything, then that means the tree has reached already its heyday. Let's call it heyday. Like that's it. That's all I can give you guys. Like the tree, if the tree can talk, that's all I can give you. For I have been giving you fruits, shades, leaves, if you will. But because the last some of the leaves are not green also. We're not green also. Not fresh. So if the trees can talk, if that tree can talk, it will probably say it's okay. Because I came to the period when I can't give you fresh fruits already, and I'm being consumed by just maybe insects under. That's why it drained that way. It drained its freshness to produce fruits. And yeah, so many insects under the soil, like huge ants and what else? Termites inside that soil where it was standing. It is standing. So yeah. So I cut it. Even though it's very historical to me, because I planted it before I went to Canada, and I left it with so much fruits, and where my kids were used to play, go up there. The tree really has been play a huge part in my kids' memories. Playing in it, going up, down, eating its fruit. Yeah. So there's a time that there was no time actually for me to think that I did wrong to cut it. And up to now, I would say I did the right thing, because I think I'm still having a disagreement with other maybe people who hate to cut trees. They prefer not to cut it. But again, I said my facts. It's not producing like in my perception or the edible fruits already. So what's the use? What's the use of having this jackfruit tree if you can't eat the fruits, right? And the havoc, the danger that it could cause, it was causing, like it's laying the heavy and huge branches already laying on the fence, so the fence could break. It could definitely destroy the fence, and the construction of fence could definitely cost a lot compared to how much it could be 14 years ago. Yeah. So yeah, I cut it, but my counter, how this call it, my counter action in excuse me. So this is my third round. I ranted about this is my third round. So my counter action was and is always to replace it with a new tree. Maybe not jackfruit, but I think like, because I kind of like avocado, so I think I planted avocado in replacement to that, or avocado, or like another fruit that we can get benefit from when it's already fruit bearing, into its fruit bearing stage like that. So I think if it's not avocado, I think I planted suha. What do you call it? Suha in suha or mango something. Yeah, I planted before I returned to Canada. I planted like 3 trees, and I was told these trees are not that huge when they grow up to when they bear fruits. They won't grow that huge as the jackfruit tree that I planted. That jackfruit tree, I was actually being scammed, because when I bought it, my kids were like babies pa. The seller, they're just walking around the subdivision, told me the trees he's selling actually are like, what do you call this? Prune? No, not prune. Like they will only grow until 5 feet. That's what I had been told. Then I said, really? And also, the seller told me it's gonna be like seedless. So the fruits will be seedless, and in a 3-year time, you will start collecting the fruits. They will bear fruits by 3 years. From 3 years when I planted the tree, the jackfruit tree. Well, it did grow so fast. Maybe the soil is very healthy, very supportive to the roots of this jackfruit tree. And then it grew fast, and then it gave fruits for after like maybe 3 years or 2 years even. Then they grew, and then my kids play with the tree, and the fruits really tasted good, but they're not seedless. And then we left, and it grew so huge. It covered our entire small lot there. And as I said, it could ruin the very soil and whatever are installed under that soil. Like for example, your water sewerage system, your water, where your water flows, like the tubes there, and we can see that some of the tubes really like came out already from the soil because the roots of this jackfruit tree really like push them up already, and then some of them got this leaky water, like leaky tube, and it was actually like broken, started to really break. So that is the story of my old jackfruit tree that I actually really cut, asked to be cut. So if I see it in the same way again, like if I will do the same, if it is like 2 years ago, if it is 2024, then morning, then I would say I will do the same thing again. So you can see some dogs are walking already, and the back door, playground, PlayStation, the kids. It's still summer, so no school. The kids are busy in their camping destinations. Okay, so where are we? So that's the story of my old jackfruit tree. I know that some of my older sisters really love that tree, but I hope they understand that has to be cut, that tree. But doesn't mean I don't love trees. I love trees. I love planting trees. You see these trees, evergreen? They're really like standing very straight, right? So they're like children. You plant it, but you have to see as they grow. So I think this is, we never know who sees them. Maybe some workers here, that if a young tree like going slant direction, then they would really like guide it or correct the direction it's heading to, in order to, when they grow and become old or age or adult, then they will stand firm, straight, and tall, like that. So trees are like children, I would say. You have to see them to guide. So yeah, I'm not saying I'm a perfect brain. That's my belief. So yeah, so as you can see, I was able to walk. The air is back. I don't smell any burnt iron, like iron particles like that. Smoky iron particles from the northern part of Ontario. It's back to normal. The wind blows smoothly again. The sun is up there, and I'm starting to perspire already. So you see these trees, they're standing tall, their age standing tall, they're in line with each other, opposite each other, and they're giving what they're supposed to give. They're here to give shades, and they're doing it, right? So, I don't know how they look. They look the same during the winter season as well. Yeah. The days so summer, and they're really dark green, and they look happy. They just look happy with the way they stand and their colors. Yeah. So guys, this is Maya again, and I just finished around maybe like 4K of steps, almost like 5K of steps. It's a good start for a day. And yeah, I wonder why there's so many cars there in St. Timothy there, but there's no school, right? Don't know. Oh, okay. So that concludes my morning brisk walk. Yeah. So we saw dog walkers back, players back, some in the tennis court, some kids back to the playground this early, and me doing my brisk walk. Yeah. And the air is fine. It's really fine. I don't know, is there an app where we can measure the quality of the air? Like, so that before we go out, we can like test the air quality of the outdoors. Okay, guys. Till the next one. This shall conclude my morning walk. So I'm heading back to our service car, PHB. Then I'm gonna have my breakfast and all. Okay, see you guys. See you the next one. Have a good day. This is Maya. To the next one. Bye.